You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, a little while earlier, I did a video where we were talking about the losses of the WNBA and the fact that NBA investors, actual NBA investors and owners, that would really be owners, are none too happy right now. And in fact, there's speculation that some of the financials are being possibly hidden even from the owners by the NBA and maybe Adam Silver, and people aren't too happy about it. Well, that garnered this story garnered a lot of response, and it garnered a lot of response around Caitlin Clark and the way she was treated this season. So this was the story right here that I did the video on. We won't go into it because you can go check that video out. But it got a ton of fan response from sports fans and from WNBA fans, and everybody asking or saying the same thing. Well, when your players don't welcome in their number one cash cow and everybody can see it, it's a real bad look for the league. And it's somewhat funny that they lost all of this money, and it's clear the WNBA didn't know how to use Caitlin Clark when she came into the league. I guess maybe they still don't. I think about this commercial right here, this Welcome to the W commercial. This is some paid actor, all right? And my first thought was, number one, nowhere in this 1 minute long commercial that's called Welcome to the W, Caitlin Clark is not in this thing one time. And I'm like, wow. I've seen this commercial during games. I hadn't paid that much attention to it, but it hit me. I thought about this commercial and I thought, let me go look. Sure enough, Caitlin Clark's not in it. Now, this commercial was released right prior to the season, but it doesn't matter. I mean, get footage of her in, Indiana Fever preseason game, whatever you have to do, or instead of having some paid actress, have Caitlin Clark walk out and say everything that this woman says during this ad. Have her be the face of the league as not only a player, but as a spokesperson, the whole 9 yards. And I talked about earlier, hey, you better have a talk with your GMs, your coaches, your players about her treatment, right? Because, she came into an activist basketball league and people... Look, I just saw everybody doing a victory lap over the WNBA ratings for the finals. The last game, not last night, but the one before that, got 1.4 million. So the last Indiana Fever game in the playoff got 2.54 million. So while the ratings have gone up, that's great. But 1.1 million viewers cut you right off. I mean, seriously, and that's a ton of viewers. That's a ton of people that aren't consuming your sport in large part because of how your players have acted and treated Caitlin Clark. People are purposely not watching. And I think some people would watch if the league would have treated their new star accordingly, right? And people don't appreciate how she's been treated, and they're not going to reward this league with viewership. People are purposely not watching. There it is right there. 1.4 million viewers. People are purposely not watching. So there was a lot of reaction to this, and let's just get to it because it's crazy. If they didn't want to lose large amounts of money forever, boy, did they bet on the wrong horse. Talking about owners putting money into this league. It's lost over $500 million in 27 years, never turned a profit. It's a charity, not a business. I mean, seriously, Clark gave them a booster, and they acted like she did something wrong. They deserve this. All right, here, we only watched the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark. When you see what they're doing to their golden egg-laying goose, it suggests they have no business sense at all. Exactly. And the treatment of her fans is the other one. They've got to do something about that because people will purposely not to watch because of those comments. I have an idea to increase viewership. Let's call all Caitlin Clark fans racist, then laugh when she draws the most flagrant fouls from other players. Yeah, that's their exact problem right now. They have not embraced the new fans. They haven't. The players haven't. The jealous players haven't embraced the new fans. It's like they have no business 101 sense whatsoever. None. Imagine how much they would have lost without CC in the league this year. Honestly, seriously. The WNBA is the most entitled bunch of people on planet Earth. They keep losing money and keep complaining about pay. Yeah, that's a joke now. And when you get a golden cow, you treat her like shit. And that is the overwhelming response that the people in this league are getting now that this you've lost $40 million has emerged. The league cried, quote, racism is destroying the only chance they ever had at turning a profit. It's so pathetic. They're doing everything they can to push the new fans away. The WNBA has a drama problem. Stop the nonsense, focus on the game. Gatekeepers refusing to accept reality and statistics made it even more dramatic. Caitlin Clark and her fans are the best thing to ever happen to that league. Absolutely. How much would they have lost without Caitlin Clark? They need more of this. Absolutely. Seriously, that is the issue. The stupid older players bash the newer players. They should all want them to be great so the league becomes great. Maybe this is a great way to do it. Maybe overhaul from the top to the bottom management. And this person kept it real. I gave it a like. Less carpet munchers, more business-minded people. Yeah, you've got a league where the majority of players prioritize black activism and the LGBTQ mafia and all those politics than they do basketball. And that's a problem. Seriously. I look forward to the real story that Caitlin is leaving for Europe or signing with Adidas. I'm so tired of all the black racists in that league. People are pissed, folks. They're pissed. And today, doing a lot of victory laps. The WNBA is on welfare, but it has an American Express black card. The players, not the owners. They got an issue. Poverty league, absolutely. Tough scene for this crowd. Yay for equal pay. You forget about it. You're not getting paid what NBA players are getting paid because your product isn't even slightly profitable yet. Had y'all used CC for promoting your game with other players together in TV ads? Absolutely. TV shows the way she was used by college in SNL. Today's Good Morning, y'all. Today's show's Good Morning. Y'all would have reached better, but your petty ass players started using racism partially, and here y'all are. So, yeah, I mean, guys, we could keep going. I mean, seriously, let me go back over it. Look at that. We could keep going. I wish the WNBA would go bankrupt and a serious organization would take its place. It's all over. Welfare is going to welfare. The NBA needs to let them sink or swim on their own. Well, they'd be screwed. Seriously, they would be in trouble right now. Go woke, go broke. I mean, that's where we are. Their new TV deal hasn't sunk in and hasn't kicked in. And, yeah, they're going to renegotiate salaries, the CBA. But the fans are letting them have it today. As we speak, as this news broke, fans are crushing the WNBA all over the internet because of the treatment of Caitlin Clark and how the league did not look. I would have already changed her to the logo. I would have already changed her to the logo. She would be in every WNBA related ad that there is. How the hell did somebody with the league not request that she's doing some kind of commentary or something during the WNBA finals, being an analyst for it, something to get her face all over the place, whether these other players like it or not. Man, you done went and called your fans the new fans a bunch of racists. They're going to take victory laps when you announce you've lost $40 million and you didn't know how to use your new cash cow that you've gotten, your golden goose. Jeez. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.